thing I am doing today is I am using my exposure compensation. I've got my shutter speed set at 2000, ISO is on auto, and I believe that my aperture, hold on. JonnyPink, I can't really stand too far from the camera because I didn't bring a mic. All the video that I recorded yesterday, for whatever reason, I think it was filled with astro photography photos. Or I just transferred it wrong. Who knows? Either way, the video's gone. No big deal. So I'm starting all over. Nothing like new camera day. This is Canon's 100 to 500, and I finally did buy this lens. I have wanted it. I'm out shooting the R5, and all the times I've rented it, I've never had it on the R5. So let me show you a couple of treasures. Let's touch it. Oh, whoa.
Don't do it. No touching. Look, it's nervous now. It's moving its giant legs.
It's giant legs.
I don't know what they do to...
It's wrapping up a bee. It's huge. And they're all over through here too. And the spider's right in front of you. What I'm really enjoying about these photos here is everything is backlit. So those spiders that I just showed you, because they're backlit, they're really dramatic. They're nice from the other angle, but the backlight, even these little white butterflies, to me they look, with the face being the same as the skippers, I wonder if they're a different sex of a skipper, but those even being backlit are awesome. Check these out. So I am using a lot of exposure compensation. I have one of the buttons on the front on both of my cameras set so that I can just push that button and adjust it to where I want to avoid the blown out highlights and the direct harsh hot sun. Every lens has a different purpose. I don't think any lens is perfect for absolutely everything. And what I really like about this one is I have 500 millimeters. I have a nice short focal distance. So for things like bugs and the butterflies and stuff, for me, it's perfect. It's a little bit better than the 70 to 200, although I think the 70 to 200 is 10 times sharper. But you have that added reach, and that is a bonus for me. So everything has a different purpose. If I were going out birding, I do like this on the R7. Man, I love this on the R7. I would use either this or 600 millimeters. For me, I want all that additional reach that I can possibly get for birds. So yesterday I started at Sepulveda Basin, and as I said, I lost that footage in the download. That was just me, and this is a scorpion right by my house. I don't think I've ever seen, I think those are orb weavers, I'll check, but I've never seen spiders that big. Really crowded here today too. So maybe in the background you might see Sue, but I'll try and keep just me because she doesn't want to be in the video. So not only are lenses, I think, specific to what you want to do, not every lens will handle everything, neither will every camera. The R5 has a sharpness and a clarity that the R7 is close to, but the R7 just doesn't quite match it the same way. The R7 has the reach that the R5 does not, and even in cropping and post, you won't get the same. You can do some wonders, but that's where I think for birding, the R7 has a major advantage. And of course, then that amazing autofocus that the Canon system has. Simply beautiful. So again, going back to setups, everybody's going to look at something different. There is no right or wrong. There's what works for you. For me, I love this 100 to 500. I love the clarity of it. Even though it's a slightly slower lens, the clarity just blows my mind. I wouldn't use it for birding on the R5, but I would on the R7. And I know that a lot of people like the 100 to 400. That's a fantastic lens too. It's a little bit slower, but I think the 100 to 500, you get the price and it's a little bit sharper, and I think it's a slightly better lens, but then you do pay for that. I'm looking for water because I've seen dragonflies, but don't see the... And so again, right now, I am at El Scorpion and walking in the bushes inside near what I'm hoping is a stream, but I haven't seen one. The spiders were amazing. The reason I'm shooting all the bugs and stuff is I think that's what this lens is more geared toward. Oh, there is water down here. That's where the dragonflies are coming from. This lens, I think, on the R5 is fantastic for things like that. The reason I shoot the R7 all the time is I like that extra reach. For me, that is a birding camera. It's what the D500, when it came out, that's what it was, man. Everybody flocked towards that because it had all that reach, beautiful crop sensor, fast shutter speed. To me, I thought the sensor was too small. It was not what I liked shooting, so I shot my D800. Sony's, again, I was never crazy about their color until the A6700, and I really like that too. But Canon, the R7, man, for birding, I think is a phenomenal camera. I've shot this many times on the R7, and it's a great lens. But I've never shot it on the R5, and that's why I'm out. JonnyPink, man, thank you so much for letting me share with you guys. Please give it a thumbs up. It helps out the algorithm. It lets YouTube know that you think it's kind of cool. And it lets me know that you might care too. Leave me a comment down below. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. My email's down there too if you wanted to email me. I do go through and answer all that stuff. Sometimes it takes me a day or two. It takes me a little bit of time. But I do get to them. Again, these bugs are terrible. Again, thank you so much for letting me share with you guys. You have a fantastic day out there. Flies. You guys have a fantastic day, whatever it is you're going to do. JonnyPink, I'll see you guys. This place is really, really busy. Anyway, as I was saying, my shutter speed is at least at 2000. My ISO is set on auto, aperture 7.1, but I'm keeping it at 500 millimeters.